Of course, here's the rewritten article, tightly structured, very different in wording and approach, and about 6,000 characters long as you requested. Port Charles under siege, secrets, suspicion, and sudden shocks at General Hospital. As the latest week unfolds in General Hospital, the quiet pulse of Port Charles is shattered by a storm of betrayal, danger, and uneasy revelations. Monday, April 28, TH's episode, Season 62, Episode 160, thrusts viewers deep into a tangled web where lives hang in the balance, loyalties are questioned, and old wounds threaten to rip open anew. In the sterile, dim-lit halls of the clinic, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, fights for his life, not just from the injuries that landed him in the hospital, but from an insidious threat lurking just beside his bedside. A rogue nurse, her intentions masked behind a cold facade, prepares a suspicious injection, poised to strike when Sonny is most vulnerable. However, fortune may still favor the wounded mob boss. As Friday's cliffhanger hinted, Sonny began stirring awake, despite being weak and drugged post-surgery. Exactly how Sonny defended himself remains murky. Was it a desperate swing of a tray, or had she already succeeded in tainting the IV? One thing is certain. This nurse had already silenced the heart monitor, laying deadly groundwork. Now, on Monday, Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, bursts into the room, her heart plummeting at the chilling scene before her. Whether Sonny's instincts saved him, or whether he needs saving yet again, is the question that will define the next heartbeat of their story. While life and death teeter on a knife's edge in that stark hospital room, turmoil brews elsewhere in Port Charles. At the heart of it, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, standing precariously between the fury of her daughters. Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, have unearthed the truth about the bond papers Alexis arranged without their knowledge. Christina, betrayed and burning with righteous anger, confronts her mother with accusations that leave Alexis cornered. Torn between regret and pride, Alexis scrambles for footing. She could spin a story, say she acted from concern, a fear for Christina's well-being. Yet lies, once told, are not easily untold. The fragile bond tying the Davis women together is stretched thinner than ever, threatening to snap under the weight of distrust and wounded pride. Amid these family fractures, a lighter moment tries to peek through at the Savoy nightclub. Trina Robinson, Tayana Ali, and Kai, Jens Austin Astrup, seize a precious evening of joy before Kai's looming surgery. Their laughter fills the room briefly, even as Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, watches with a bittersweet smile. Curtis welcomes the young couple warmly, but Kai seeks a private word with him, a sincere apology, perhaps, for embarking on a medical path Curtis had once cautioned against. It's a reminder, even the best intentions can lead the heart into dangerous territory. Meanwhile, a quieter but equally urgent drama unfolds elsewhere. Giovanni Mazza, turns to Emma Scorpio Drake, Brooklyn Ray Silzer, for assistance. The nature of his request remains cloaked, but urgency glimmers in his eyes. Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, however, has no patience left for games. His fury boils over when Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, plays her hand, blackmailing Brad into compliance. The tables have turned, and Brad finds himself cornered, pressured to dig up leverage on Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. The web of secrets tightens. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, ever the schemer, whispers dangerous truths into Gio's ears. She warns him to reconsider his loyalty to Sonny Corinthos, hinting at bloody deeds buried in Sonny's past, deeds Gio may be blind to. Tracy knows the stakes, and she's willing to weaponize truth if it means reshaping Port Charles's future. Elsewhere, Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, seeks Curtis's confidence. Their meeting, ostensibly innocent, drips with underlying tension. Jordan's connections, to Sidwell, Carlo Rota, to Drew, to hidden agendas, could place her at odds with her ex-husband, even as she pretends to keep him in the loop. At the same time, Emma strives to impress Professor Dalton, hoping to secure a pivotal assistantship. Her earnestness is genuine, but Port Charles is a town where even ambition is a risky gamble. Over at another corner of intrigue, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, wrestles with the aftermath of her latest assignment, wondering if she's already compromised herself beyond repair. Tuesday, April 29th, episode 161, brings new revelations and new entanglements. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, sharp-eyed and unyielding, senses a threat lurking just out of reach. Her instincts, honed over years of espionage and betrayal, refuse to let her rest. Trouble brews, and Anna is determined to expose it before it devours those she cares about. Meanwhile, Marco, Adrian Ancondo, and Lucas Jones, Ryan Carnes, inch closer to the inevitable heat of passion. Sparks fly, but with Brad's jealousy simmering just beneath the surface, trouble isn't far behind. Lucas's heart may be opening, but old wounds and hidden agendas lurk in every shadow. The Quartermain matriarch, Tracy, isn't done stirring the pot. She drops another bombshell on Gio, one designed to dismantle his faith in Sonny Corinthos brick by brick. Port Charles's golden illusions are about to crack, revealing truths as bloody and ruthless as the town's history demands. Portia Robinson, ever watchful, becomes suspicious when she witnesses Curtis and Jordan together. Though the scene appears harmless, her paranoia, fanned by past mistakes and current fears, refuses to let her dismiss it. She's right to worry. Drew Kane, armed with vengeance and pushed by powerful backers, is preparing to unleash a spectacle designed to sway public sentiment and crush Sonny Corinthos' political aspirations. Indeed, karma is hurtling toward Drew like a runaway freight train. In a stunning twist, it wasn't Carly or Brennan who blocked Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, from seeing Michael Corinthos, Chad Jewell. It was Drew himself, bribing a clinic worker to lie. His betrayal, cloaked in political ambition, sends fresh ripples through a town already drowning in secrets. The tension coiling around Port Charles now feels almost unbearable. Every whispered lie, every concealed motive, and every ill-timed confession threatens to ignite an inferno that no one will escape unscathed. As the storm clouds gather, one thing is certain: in Port Charles, no secret stays buried forever. Would you also like me to prepare a second, slightly different version, maybe even darker and more dramatic, in case you want options? Glowing star.